Here we have a new 2026 GMC Sierra 3500 HD. Now this one comes in the Denali Ultimate trim level. Sterling metallic is this paint, and then we get the standard Alpine Umber full grain leather interior. For the powertrain, we get a 6.6 liter Duramax turbo diesel V8. That's made it to a 10-speed automatic Allison transmission. As we come around to the front end here, we do get our LED headlamps along with the LED daytime running lights. We have LED fog lights as well. I just have the daytime running lights on now, but really nice look. I love the Ultimates, just the black and the galvanized look. It just looks so aggressive, so neat, especially in this sterling metallic. Now, as we come around here, these are going to be 18-inch aluminum wheels. I love the polished aluminum look here. And with this one being a dually, I'll just show you this. That's a good looking stock wheel in my opinion. Now we get passive keyless entry on the front to the door panel here, power door locks, memory seat functions. I believe that is real wood grain. It's starting to feel through these gloves. It's cold out, I know. But express down on the back windows, one touch up and down on the front windows. We do have power sliding and folding side mirrors here with blind spot monitors in them. So pretty adjustable. And then we can adjust the glass here. Premium Bose sound system, bottle holders, electronic parking brake, full 4-wheel drive, headlamp controls. We have our off-road and then our normal drive mode, tow haul by pressing that button. Hood release, pedals. This does have the floor liner package. We get a manual tilt telescoping steering wheel. And there's look the driver's seat, massage function, 4-way power lumbar support. But I want to give a huge thanks to Chevrolet Buick GMC of Murfreesboro for allowing me to review this truck today. I'll leave a link below in the description. If you're looking to find the best price on one of these closer to home, click that second link down below. It takes just a minute to fill out your information, and I'll make sure the local dealers are fighting to get you the best price on this or whatever new vehicle you might be interested in. But $107,028 is the sticker price on this one. I have the seat up front adjusted for someone of my size, being 6'3" with longer legs, so we're gonna check out the rear seat room sitting behind myself here. So pretty good space back here. Seat back pockets are on both sides. We have 3-stage heated outboard seats, rear AC vents, USB-C, USB-A charge ports there. And there is a look at the front. There's the sunroof with the shade. Have that kind of micro suede headliner there. LED reading lights throughout. Then the bottle holders, right there in the middle. You can hang a full uniform on either side here if you need to. Very sturdy hooks. Child locks, lock, unlock there. And then we do have our in-seat storage, as well as this one has an optional under-seat storage package. So this is dealer installed. You put this tray in here and then you can put whatever you need to in there. It's pretty good for boots and things like that. But where this one has a floor liner package, not really worried about the floor anyway, but where that's carpeted, it's nice to have that there. Put your diesel and your def in here. And then as we come around to the back end, full LED tail lamps. There's your tow hitch, spare, exhaust. This bottom button opens the full part of the tailgate. This top one opens this half here. There's a 120 volt, 3-prong. And with this one having that gooseneck 5th wheel prep package, you got everything you need for that right there. Now, if you need to access your car seats, you do have the lower latch anchors here, and where these don't fold down, you're supposed to use this strap, and then you can hook in your car seat that way. The front passenger seat, again, you get that 4-way power lumbar support with massage. Same as the driver's side. And then we have the side pockets here on both sides. Lockable glove compartment. And then we have a top storage pocket there. And then just a quick look in the engine bay. There's that Duramax 6.6 turbo diesel. And then before we hop in the driver's seat, there are the blinkers in the back. Get them in the side mirrors as well. And then up front here, let's hop in the driver's seat now. Leather wrap steering wheel. There's the horn. We can heat this by hitting this button here. Now over here to the infotainment system, we do get the Google Assistant system, so we have access to Google News. We have the Google Maps, Google Play Store. Audio includes AM, FM, XM, Bluetooth. Wireless CarPlay and Android Auto is still in this, so thank goodness for that. And then you have dual zone automatic climate controls. You can either use the screen up here, or you have a button and knob for everything down below with your 3-stage heated cooled seats. And then trailering, you can go in here, and there are a lot of cool things you can actually do with your trailer. So you can track your fuel economy, even set up an alarm system. So if someone were to try to detach your trailer while it's hooked up and the truck is locked, it'll set off the alarm like they're trying to get inside. Now settings, your vehicle settings include teen driver. You do have rear seat reminder as well, and buckle to drive. And then you also have your language that you can change down in the system settings right there. Now cameras, there are quite a few views here. So you have the front camera, backup camera, you have like a top down view from either side there, curbside view, and then my favorite is always the cargo area view, so you can see what's in the bed. And especially with this longer bed in the dually, it's nice to have a nice wide angle of everything that's back there. They have a home button here, volume knob, you can click it to mute. And then down here, your exhaust brake, lane keeping system, parking sensors, let down the tailgate, hazards, traction control, and then the windows are right there. You have a USB-A, USB-C port there, bottle holders, trailer brake controller, and then in the center console cubby space, you have a wireless charging pad, USB-C, USB-A port, and then you have a 3-prong household plug-in there if you want to charge a laptop or something. And there's the storage tray with this removable cubby here. Rear camera mirror, turn that on or off there. And up here, your garage door transmitter, sunroof controls, and then you have the power sliding rear window, lights, OnStar. So let's one touch slide this back. You can see that. And then here's a look at the sliding rear window. Vanity mirrors there. And then back up front, blinkers, intermittent wipers here, auto high beams can be toggled there, windshield washer fluid here, and then your shifters on the column, right side, hit the brake, pull, reverse, neutral, drive, and then you have the low mode there. You can use this limiter, and you can see what gear you're in that bottom right-hand corner. Now, behind the steering wheel on the left side, we can toggle our track list or radio station presets. And behind on the right side, we can toggle volume up or down there. Cruise controls here, so you can turn that on or off, and then you can hold this X to go between adaptive and regular, and then set your speed either way there. Gap adjust for the adaptive cruise and the forward collision alerts here. And then on the right side of the steering wheel, voice recognition, mute, and these two arrows go through your sub menus. And then within each sub menu, when applicable, you can use the scroll bar to go through all your options. Now in the options menu, if you scroll down here, you can change what's shown in the lower gauges, the right side, left side, all of that you can adjust there. And then your units of measurement, you can change from US to metric there. Now, as for the heads-up display, that's right in front of me. Let's see if I can zoom in. So it's not dancing like that, it's just my phone. But you can change the info. You have like 4 different views. And then you can adjust the brightness, lower it or raise it. And then push button starts here. Finally, here is the key fob with remote start. But next, let's go ahead and take this 2026 GMC Sierra 3500 HD Denali Ultimate out on the road for a test drive. So starting the test drive in this Sierra 3500 HD Denali Ultimate, it's comfortable, but it's still a dually, right? So there's not really anything you can do about that. It's still relatively shaky, let me put it that way, in terms of how it travels down the road. And I shouldn't say shaky, but you know, it's bouncy. It's a heavy duty truck. You have the heavy duty leaf springs, the heavy duty suspension in general. So it's not gonna float down the road like a Cadillac, but it does make it a bit more comfortable when you have these full grain leather seats, very adjustable, massage function, and all of that. But if you're used to driving heavy duty trucks, you're not gonna be surprised with this at all. Gonna give it a quick pull here. Here we go. Yeah, it got up to speed real quick. Now what was funny is in the heads-up display it said low traction when it first started spinning coming down the ramp, and you know, it's just the little things like that that really just make the experience that much cooler. But I want to give a huge thanks once again to Chevrolet Buick GMC of Murfreesboro for allowing me to review this truck today. I'll leave a link below in the description. If you're looking to find the best price on one of these closer to home, click that second link down below. It takes just a minute to fill out your information, and I'll make sure the local dealers are fighting to get you the best price on this or whatever new vehicle you might be interested in. Honestly, as it gets up to speed, I mean, sound acoustics in here are pretty good. Not really heavy road noise. It's very tame in here. And I don't know if that has more to do with this being a Denali Ultimate, or if these 3500s just feel that much quieter in here because GMC has refined them so well. But I'm gonna say a Pro 3500 is not gonna sound as good in the interior as this Denali Ultimate, but that's just my opinion. Don't know it for a fact, but now in terms of what you get for the money, I mean, this is $108,000. It's not like this is a bargain, but when you consider all that this has in terms of the amenities, the tow capacity, all that's included here, I mean, it's not a terrible price for a dually 3500 truck. What are your other options? You either go with a Ford, you go with a Ram, that's about it. So I mean, I think it's about what and what with everything else out on the market right now. I will say, I think the Denali Ultimate interior, and you know, I like the King Ranches and the Fords, I like the Longhorn Laramies and the Ram, but I just like this Denali Ultimate interior best. And I think it's because I don't feel like GM was trying too hard with this. They kind of stuck the screen in there that you get in an SLT 1500. You get the digital display that you get in pretty much every other Sierra. But the important stuff was taken care of. So having this beautiful cowhide interior is, you know, what's important to me. Having the nice trim, the nice stitching and all that, that's what I care about. Now, whether you have a panoramic roof or a, you know, a single panel sunroof, I don't really care. Blind spot monitors are a must. Adaptive cruise control is a must, and that's pretty much, again, what and what with the competition. It's just one of those things where a Denali nameplate is there. The looks of the Sierra heavy duties on the outside, I think, is the best look. And yeah, I just think it's a nice truck inside and out. Now, if I ever had any use for pulling anywhere close to 31,000 pounds, I'd love to do it in something like this. But if you are someone who, you know, runs a business or does a lot of, like, you got to pull heavy machinery or whatever, this is a good way to do it in style. And with all that being said, this will bring me to the end of my review of this 2026 GMC Sierra 3500 HD Denali Ultimate.